Good morning, sheep fans. Cammy's the name, sheep's the game. We're back for another instalment of Cammy and Allan Go Shearing. Not such a crazy big day today. We surprisingly big day yesterday. I didn't even vlog it because I didn't think it would be a big day, but it turned into one. We're with our good friends Martin and James today. 300 here, James, is there? Just short of 300, so about 350 to do here. But the good thing is all the tail's done. Let me show you this. This is special. So Alan's just working away here doing all the jacks himself.
I'll do the work.
You do the work, mate. I'll
do the video.
This is so important. That one's too high, but that's stop you. You buying enough for it? Vote for it. You get a vote. Oh, that's only the last thing.
That Martin's an absolute beast, man. I'd try that. Is that enough?
Probably not. So I've got a teaser here hassling the ewes constantly. He's not a teaser?
No, he's not.
Right, he's not even been vasectomised yet. There you go. Big boy, still got a bit of the good stuff in him. So look at these tails though. Look at this. James, I'd just like to publicly say that this is a perfect example of how a farmer should be. This is how the sheep should be presented in a nice big airy shed. First thing in the morning, empty, tails done. And like, he's even got them he's just champing at a bit. They're already penned up. We've just drove in, he's straight penned them up, ready to go. Look at this big open neck here. I might not even charge him for that one, I'll tell you that, just between us. David's now arrived. These are too good for 3 people actually. I should have just done this as a 2-stand.
Well, that in there looks good.
James, yeah. James, you watch that, doesn't have a go at you. Might pin you down. How's shearing been this week, David?
It's been good. I was on a course last week for the British Rule Board.
Who was that with?
Kieran McCullough.
Yeah, of course. Oh wait, I have a wee insert of that here. Girls all in here. Great setup here actually. Let me just zoom you out a bit and you can see this setup here. Machines, 6 shearers going at once. So the training course that's on today, we've done a training day with Tom Wilson that we did down in Northumberland. That was myself and David and Bob and Gus that were there that day. This is one being run by the British Wool, and they do loads of these up and down the country. Beginner course, this is advanced course, so it's at a higher level of shearers here today. And they're making a good job, the guys. Tricky shearing sheep, these blackface. But Allan and I were away at a job, shore some blackie hogs this morning, and we were dropping in, not quite on our way past. It was about an hour's detour. I always forget how far it is to Pinmore. But we said we'd drop in, so we dropped in. It's great because Allan can work away, get some more practice on the blades, ready for the World Champs. And I can swan about with the camera, pointing at things, and I've showed a few already, and Kieran's gave me some pointers as well. So I'm always learning, and I'm always standing in the wrong place.
And then they come out the back. It is true, the cleanest, fastest shearer wins, alright? That's just how it works. But what I want to try and get into your eyes or into your heads is the difference between a well-shorn sheep and a not so well-shorn sheep, and what the judges ping you for, right? And how they do that, they judge that sheep, bearing in mind that that's all crutched, there's no wool there, there's no wool here. So the judges, first off, judges from there to there. See the way there's a bit of wool left there? So it's a stroke per your finger, all right? So you'd be taking 1 for that, all right?
So Kieran's just talked us through the scoring system that they use with the judges, and now we're going to have a go at judging. Allan and I is going to judge the board scores. Kieran and John are going to judge the pens, just loosely as they go out. A wee bit of fun. There's a sheep game hoodie up for grabs, so it's big prizes, you know. Bigger than some comps, I tell you, don't judge it. What about these Scottish shearing singlets? They're now available in the merch store.
He's got a pair of blades there because he's blade shearer. Or getting them work.
Allan's going to make me a blade shearer, yeah. Available in the merch store now though. Look at that beautiful fit. Look at the fit there. And by the way, very good for, I've been told that they're very good for ladies as well, because there's no, you know.
Oh, not the big arm.
Yeah, you know, some of them are baggy here and there's a bit of side action. Oh, just get this for the kids. New handpiece day for David. Always an exciting moment for a young shearer.
First ever New Year.
No, it's not, is it? Is it? Is that your first ever new handpiece? It is a beautiful thing though, isn't it? Look at this. Heiniger FX. Got the sheep game on the ferrule and everything. My phone can't even focus on it. There we go. Feels quick.
You'll have to teach her what it's doing.
Yeah, aye, just the new thing. She doesn't know what she's about.
Yeah, a bit fresh. She won't know where she's going.
Nice cutter box as well there, David.
Assuming that's not new.
No, wait, hang on a second. A cutter dispenser. It's good, they don't move about inside it, which is a good thing. Nice, eh? I've only got enough cutters to do it, although they are half the width now. What's that? I'm not sure if I can go faster, mate. I've been thinking about it. I think I'm kind of like that Michael Dunlop at the TT now. It's like I've kind of reached my peak.
It's all the 1%.
Although he did finish third.
Yes, some boy.
He's some boy, isn't he? It's good chat.
Is that what you're saying? Your limit is third?
I'd take it now if you offered me it. What I usually sit them in the tray and then slide the.
Because now I've got to put that through there.
Oh yeah. That's a belter.
Can you sit and watch me put them on it?
Well, I wasn't really thinking about it, to be honest. Yeah, what I usually do is actually just sit these all in the tray and then slide that down. Sorry, I wasn't thinking about that. I was too busy thinking about my camera. Some laugh. I'll probably even put that in the sheep game, mate. I'll probably cut that bit out. Right, enough messing about. We're going to go and shear a few sheep now. No Marissa today for the wool because she fell off her dirt bike and hurt her wrist. Just the boys. Here's a look at the setup here. This is for draft. Just with this warm weather. The draft comes in up under here and blows up on me. It's quite nice. This bit here is for also draft as well. Oh, I was doing that to stop a leg getting caught, but no leg will get caught in there. Let's just put that back. Cutter combs in here. Cutters here. Dirty gear goes in here. David's a similar thing. He's got cutters and dirty gear. Allan doesn't need any of that because he's just. This is the beauty of it.
I'm a simple man with simple needs.
It's been said before. Allan's just got these beauties here. Allan, whip one of them out to just get a wee, just for effect. Wow. Beautiful things. Let me hear it just a wee. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Unboxing here, I'm like wee Ryan's World. I've got a massive fan. There he's there. Don't take pictures by the way. Don't take pictures, you might be half sick. Hey, you've seen me wearing shorts. Oh, right, so I've got this fan to blow at me and cool me down. Now I know what you're thinking, but Cammy, there's 3 of you. I don't care. I can buy the red fan. It doesn't come under contractor conditions.
And how long have you had the fan, Cammy?
I've had the fan for 6 weeks or so in the back of the truck, and I moan every day about how warm it is, but I never have a spare extension to plug it in. But Martin, look at this blue punked as well. Actually looks quite sexy, doesn't it?
That's the only loyal fan you've got.
That could be my thumbnail. I need to get a table for here, somehow.
I think you just want to stand
Steve's
like
tailor's
right
got a
here, so it comes down at you.
So extend David's bracket.
Yeah.
In fact, that'd be perfect. That's what we'll do.
Well, you can put it onto
You
that
could hook
guy.
it on the bracket there.
You got a bungee?
But how could we hook it in there?
That's a very good question. Oh, you hang it upside, you put it upside down, and it's got the pole
just-
there. You tie the pole onto that.
It'll just bash off David's thing the whole
It
time.
will bump around, yeah.
I tell you
I
what,
think you want one here. You
yeah,
want to stick a pole up there.
there, right, okay. One for everybody.
You think contractors are made of money or something?
The problem is I can't put it there because you'll bash it. You're always out of position. You'll bash it if I put it there. It needs to go up here, blowing down on me, doesn't it?
Just on here.
Oh, David, you're a big boy. Get your own fan. Next you'll want me to bring you hand pieces. Right, we'll try and sort something up here later. I need to resheet the trailer anyway before it all falls in. Case in point. Bit of a hero here, David. Got a lot to learn. He's pulled out this Dorset ram rather than just shove it up to the front. What a boy. To be fair, you're the man big enough for it. That's what he said. He was worried about me and my wee skinny arms. Speaking of skinny arms, how you getting on there, Geordie? God, you're sweating and you're right in front of the fan.
Actually, I'm working, mate.
Aye, you're right. I'm on about it. I see what you're saying. Right, I'll do some more. Here we go. Some service from Jamesy boy. Bacon rolls. For the best butcher in town. Look at this. Oh, yeah, I'll take the heat, I think, will I? Gaffer's privilege.
I was waiting a year
wow.
to root the woods.
Cutting a cake with a butter knife. Big bit for David, big bit. Grown boy. Largens, Bobby, largens.
So I've been shearing mules most of the morning. There's a couple of these Suffolks in the mob. And with mules I've been having to take a really thin blow because the wool is so open. But this Suffolk's got denser wool, so I can take some good big tromping blows and the wool still comes off smooth. With the mules, if I took a blow that wide, there'd be wool sticking out an inch from the skin. But this dense wool, you can take nice big blows and still get a pretty smooth finish.
Tell us a bit more about what you're doing.
Trying to get round.
She heavy?
Yeah, she's a bit heavier than the other girls, and the wool's so much denser, as I say, you can get a better finish on denser sheep with the blades, a smoother finish, but it does take more squeezing. There's so many more fibres per square inch, you've got to put more weight down on your top blade. And of course, that's the easiest way to blade shear, is to push down with the weight of your arm. If at the end of a day's blade shearing it's not hurting up here as much as here, you're not doing it right. We have a swing, Cammy.
You want me to finish it off?
Yeah.
Okay.
So grab that other pair of shears.
How are they too big for me?
No, I
Are they your
just...
competition ones?
Yeah, these are the show ones.
So I'm not allowed to use the good ones.
Just check that driver's set right. So
the
you
driver?
push your hand forward, the strap, push your hand forward into the shears, pull, yep. No, you're gonna cut your front finger, aren't you?
Right, okay.
So you need to
Tighten this.
tighten that up. So,
But it's like you've got a bigger hand than me.
no, I just hold my shears on a better angle than you. So
right,
you're a
okay.
machine shearer, so you're used to holding a handpiece where you have your fingers quite far forward.
Yep.
With the blades, you're wanting to sort of have your hands straight across and your thumb on the wee thumb rest there. And that gives you the most power because you can be the furthest forward on the handles, whereas if you back like this, you're not really able to use the full strength of your hand.
Yep.
So you want to be trying to have your hand straight across. Should we shuffle her out from the port a little bit, give you a bit more space, and I'll let you jump in here.
Watch not to get stabbed. You have made some job of this sheep from here, right? So you just hold her head out.
Yeah, hold your head forward,
come in here.
all the way at the back, yep. And we're pushing down with that top blade. Now, what you're doing there is as you're pushing, you're like pulling the shears back because you're worried about cutting her, but you need to be not pushing them forward as such, but straight down. There, just like that. Because she's dense, the density of the wool will hold the shears, hold that bottom blade in place. In more open wooled sheep, you do sort of have to hold that bottom blade up to get a good finish. Close those shears all the way. Yeah, that's the one. Otherwise you're just sort of holding yourself back as well. Not even so much the extra blow that you're losing, but you're not putting all your power into it, so you're using too much of your hand strength and not enough of your arm. And when you come under the leg, you want to put the blades under and turn them out that way just a little bit. And that way you don't have to worry about hitting the skin there. Right at the back here, you want to make sure you're coming right in and keeping your bottom blade on the skin at that point. Most of the time you're worried about your top blade, but just as you start each blow at the back, because you're cutting that wee triangle of wool, you've got to make sure your bottom blade's on the skin so you don't leave a wee bump. So I'll be able to show you. See just back here, that was just from not quite having your bottom blade.
Where I've started leaving the
Stegosaurus, we call that Stegosaurus. Leaving those.
Yeah, but
Quite a lot of work in there.
Yeah, that's
it's
so dense, and there was quite a bit of dirt in that too. You do have to give quite a squeeze. The mules are easier cutting because they're so open in the wool, but that means it's harder to do a good job because the wool is more inclined to fall over. So you've got to sort of hold your bottom blade up while you squeeze with your hand. It's a bit more technical when you're shearing open wool sheep.
Yeah. No, nice. I need some more practice. And with that, job one is done for the day. There's 3 jobs on today. Next, we're on some pure Beltex with brick roll Beltex. I've seen them a few times on various channels. Could be a bit of work because they might be outside and it's warm, as you can tell. Ice creams when finished, well, ice lollies when finished as well. Can't beat it. Some service you get here in Scotland.
Pretty good, isn't it?
Oh, just... Well, the cockies, in New Zealand they call the farmer the cocky.
The cockies, yeah.
The cocky. Appropriate name for James, actually. So I can't say either way whether my trailer is road legal or not. However, I've just nipped in to see Grant here. Jen in the background's like, I don't want involved in any of this legality. Got myself a new number plate and some Bluetooth lights for the back of it. Thanks for that, Grant. I'll see you again. I appreciate that. Stick it in the coon. I'll square it up when I get my memory back. Good man. See you later. So yeah, always good. I always buy wee bits and bobs. And then I got this oil puree as well, and I got a chain and some other stuff. Probably spent about 70 quid there, so we've made no money today so far. Living the dream. A little bit of a mistake. John that we thought we were going to next, I actually booked him for Wednesday. This is Monday, so we now have a 45-minute hour to kill to the next job. So we're just in the market here, watching the lambs being sold at Ayr on a Monday. Boys digging in the feed trough. You don't get big in the gym. Okay, so our Bluetooth lights here, dead simple. Magnets, plug, you just pop this in here. Take out the ones that these don't actually work, they're just for effect. They do work, if anyone's wondering, they actually do work for court purposes. This one works better though. Right, so that plugs in there. And then these just come, oh, what one's right? This left, right. So this one, minutes ago this light was burst, that's why it
that's like that. So pretty good up. Is that better? That's better, isn't it? Left. Let's stay on.
Looks pretty solid.
It's not bad, eh? Is that better? That's better, isn't it? Is that okay at an angle? Or what if I do that?
That's better.
Is that better? Will they come off? I've had them before and they come off. And then we'll hang a number plate on.
He's got a head start with the blades. Let's switch this thing on. It is ridiculously warm. Where is the switch on? Oh wow, that's good, eh?
That's good.
Oh, that is good. So I've got my fan, the boys have got nothing. I'm actually taps off for this one because my singlet's soaking.
It's good to be out in fresh air.
You don't get
Some nice fresh
you don't get this in New Zealand.
breeze.
Yeah. Look at the views. Look at the views here, folks. Incredible. Like, you just don't get that in New Zealand. You just stare at a shed wall all day. You guys don't know how you're missing out. It's a pleasure to watch, mate.
Pleasure to do.
Take it these type of sheep are far better than for the blades.
Yeah, the wool's not bad actually on these.
Solid skin as well. You can just sort of throw the.
solid skin. They're just a bit of a funny shape with the muscles. The muscling.
That's what people say
when
about
you've
me.
got like a real flat. Too muscly.
Yeah. Top heavy. My
It's a
tiny
wee
wee
bit
legs.
harder to keep a nice flat finish in a couple of areas because of the muscles sort of popping out. Oh, he likes this. Oh, like a dog getting his back scratched. He's loving it.
Beautiful. One jumped out, but have no fear, Allan is here. You've got John Rambo there with the blades, and he'll just shear it there. What a hero, eh? What a hero.
Not the best one with that fruit, to be fair, probably just.
Small job to finish the day off. Wow, some heat today. It's still about 25 degrees in here, maybe more. Let's just say 30 because the sheep are so warm as well.
I didn't think I'd need a sweat towel for a dozen sheep.
Oh yeah, brutal. That's us for 11 sheep fans. We're home. Lizzie's got the new rugby tops on. Look at this. They're probably sold out by now, but there we go. Modelling. Have you had a good day, Lizzie?
Yes, it's been okay.
Any more lambs?
Yes.
Yeah, you have? How many?
One.
Oh, exciting. Oh, photo. Let's put a photo up of it. Have you got a photo of it?
Yes.
Let's put a photo up here. There we go.
And that's us for this one, sheep fans. We'll see you for the next one. Is that what I'm getting?